I have to get my beer back.
Okay.
Oh, So we're talking about Patrick Jordan's video of what he wants to do. And Ben is actually pretty amazing what he does. So is Heather. But we're going to get a little
Okay, so
critique.
I'm put on the spot. That's fine. Well, the sentiment was absolutely there. And I think the message was clear.
Do this.
Even though your framing is wrong, it shouldn't be this way. But.
Why don't you fuck off?
So on the technical side, with the wind noise from the camera, it was distracting. Either there should have been a low pass filter to cut the wind noise, or a lav mic used. I know that that's not always possible because I didn't have lav sets for a long time.
Remember, he's in school for this.
Sure, absolutely. And then
We're proud of you, Jordan, by the way.
The cut to the montage. The montage was really short and didn't express the same sentiment that what you were talking about said. There should be something else there. Like, why? What is the why? And
you're right.
Another part of the technical element is the white balance is a little fucking weird. But sorry, I can critique things until I'm blue in the face because I do it on my own projects every single day.
So, what do you think, Heather?
I thought it was good. It actually made me tear up at...
It made me cry.
Yes.
Only because it's my brother.
Yes, exactly.
But on a professional side.
I guess I can mirror Ben's critiques as well. I don't really know exactly what else to say.
Really? You need to brush up on your film.
Here's my question about the why. In any filmmaker's career or artist's career, especially when you're expressing your desire or you're showing a reel, you have to kind of express what your style is or what you're trying to prove. Other than saying that I'm passionate about what I'm doing, well, why are you passionate about what you're doing? And how are you passionate about what you're doing? John Waters was passionate about showing the underbelly of Americana. What is the fucking thing that shows your style? You know what I'm saying?
So if you could give him a little tip, what would you do?
Well, express, beyond the technical issues, that's kind of bullshit. It's kind of just an unnecessary critique. It's just something I obsess about all the time.
I get it, but give him a little tip for what he has to do.
You have to say why. The fucking why. What is it that fucking...
Besides the why.
What is it, the thing that you're trying to show? And then show it. What is it that you're trying to emote to your audience? And that takes a lifetime for me. I only know kind of what I'm trying to show my audience now.
I'm trembling, so I'm shaking.
I know, but that's my main critique. So I get the passion for the project, but I don't get the why or the what it's going to be.
What about you, Heather?
I would say this is one thing that I do with my photography that I really kind of take pride in is and it's difficult to do. Shoot things that you think are not important, whether it be, spoons on a table or something like that, or little things like, you know, on a shelf or something that may not seem important, but it definitely creates the atmosphere, like, of the space that we're working with, kind of.
Abstractions of the why.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So, like, we watched a couple of your videos, Jordan, and what did you think about Nugget? Get down. What did you guys think about, like, the past videos and how he's grown?
There is a clear demarcation of a narrative going forward and, like, starting to understand what the narrative is. Like I'm saying, and this is a harsh critique, but not knowing what it is the narrative that you want is my critique. And I'm saying, like, I've been in this fucking thing forever, and I'm just starting to understand
He has to grow. He has to grow.
what my narrative is, right? And, like, a lot of the people that I mentor, that's what I'm pushing them all the time. It's like, what the fuck is it that you're trying to say? What is the fuck you trying to say?
You, Heather? You saw his videos, so, like, I mean, you and me got emotional for that last video,
Right.
but only because he's my bro.
Right.
But, like, you saw the growth. Was there any growth?
There was, definitely.
And you don't have to say that because he's my bro.
No, I know. And obviously, I try to think of my own, you know, family and what means something to, like,
I'm
my
gonna
own.
let Ben take this.
Means something to, like, my own family, and I try to kind of, like, so this sounds dumb, but my grandma painted a picture of our family bird, which I will show you a picture of in just a second.
You gonna show Jordan or me?
Show Jordan.
Okay.
And she sat in front of my family bird for like 45 minutes just painting it. And it's just the kind of thing where it's like that solidarity thing where it's like, you know, you love your family and you have a connection with all of the people and pets and you know.
If anything, Jordan has come from a solid family because I raised that fool.
Right. Can I
Yeah.
talk? Can I talk about my dad for a minute?
Yes, ma'am.
So basically, I've gone through a very tough year with my dad, and this kind of goes through the whole, like, solidarity with, like, family stuff, where it's like my dad almost died a couple of times from liver failure, and just watching my mother and my dad, like, go through that was so incredible, where it's like, you guys love each other so much, where you're willing to, like, go through this entire, like, incredible, very hard thing, and you're still together, and that's a beautiful thing that I really wish, being an artist myself, could. Someday I will be able to, you know, express that. I hope.
You're doing a good job.
And
Well, how do you visualize that?
how do I visualize that? I don't really know. my dad has been such a, like, I got into photography from him. And watching him deteriorate and thinking that I could lose him was such a very stressful thing. And my mother being by his side this entire time through this and like whole thing was a very stressful thing. But I remember my dad, I think one of the most poignant like moments of my life was when my dad found out who was the donor for his liver.
Put it into a visual context.
Okay.
Like the
You already
whole
know,
experience.
Visual.
What kind of image would you take to tell me about like how it would be framed? Not what the content is, but what the color palette would be.
I'd say that the color. Okay, I don't know what color.
It's pretty dismal. I remember that.
Yeah, I know that. I'd probably say that the color palette that I felt when I found out that he was going to live was
3 colors.
yellow, orange, and like bright red.
Why did you pick those colors?
Because those colors of life are not blue or purple, or you know what I mean, like bright.
Dismal is like dark.
Right, where it's like colors of life are darker, and there's a thing where nobody likes food that is colored purple or blue, kind of. And that's really a thing.
So wrap it up. I totally fucked up the whole moment.
You're fine.
Ben, what do you think
Yes.
about that?
No, but like,
I think that Elvin Jones, drummer, famous jazz drummer, who's synesthetic.
oh god, I love it.
Elvin Jones, who's a famous jazz drummer, who's synesthetic, talked about the importance of how he played was not for the time.
I can't even.
No, actually, I am actually wrapping it up.
I know.
Quite nicely.
I'm
With the
broke.
bow.
Oh,
I just
are you?
spit out of my nose. Sorry.
That Elvin Jones talks about like how like the kick drum is black.
By the way,
the
we
cymbals
actually
were
went
yellows and white.
from Jordan to like your dad. So wrap it up for Jordan.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like I'm
Educate,
Jordan-
educate yourself. And
tell Jordan what he needs to do.
Educate yourself. Educate yourself every
He's
single
doing it.
day.
He's doing it. So what do you want to say to Jordan right now?
Well, that very.
That's
thing,
one low,
like,
bro.
You have to fucking know what what the fuck you're doing, and you have to be the smartest person in the room. And
He is too. He's the smartest one in our family.
well, good. Get smarter. Be the smartest person in the room when you go to a fucking
That place.
show in Manhattan or whatever, you know, cocktail party in Manhattan.
I can't wait for him to move here and be
Then,
with us.
then you still have to be the smartest person in the room. If you're a filmmaker, you always have to be smarter than everyone else, and you have to be technically proficient. So passion is not just the only thing. Be technically proficient, and know at least
That's a 15-minute
The
fucking
essence.
reel right here.
the essence of what you're trying to say.
You did it.
Yes. Well, that's my job.
Closing comments? Please let's not delve into like
Okay, well, closing comments.
maybe this at this point you need to put your dick in her mouth.
Okay. Well,
No, it's funny. It's not funny, but it's funny.
no, I know. Basically,
Your brother needs to turn his camera sideways. There you go. Now it can be broadcast. Yay, broadcast. I'm gonna go.
All right, bye.
okay.
Say goodnight,
Well,
Jordan. Say goodnight to Jordan.
good night, Jordan. What I want to say, closing comments, is that
You have an amazing brother.
you do have an amazing brother. You actually do. You really do. And feed off of your own life experiences, really. And that is what's going to make whatever you make in film real, is feeding off of your own life experiences. And do what you know. Okay?
Okay.
Bye.
Tell him love you, and tell him that you can't wait for him to move here.
I can't wait for you to move here.
I can't wait for him too. I'm like loving him so much. I can't wait to hold him again.
Oh, okay. So Joe and I will hold you together.
No, that's kind of weird, but okay.
That's a little bit weird, but yeah, it's fine.
I'm trembling, Jordan, because I'm cold.
Okay, bye.
I love you, baby.
Ben's playing drums. Oh God. Oh my God. Now